Hello one and all. We are studying environmental microbiology, which is our paper number 15, and from today we are going to start with characteristics and treatment of waste generated by various industries. And first we are going to start with sugar industry. Okay. So what is industrial waste or why it is necessary? First we will discuss that. While a huge amount of water is required for different industrial processes, only a small fraction of water is incorporated in the products and lost by evaporation, and the rest is let out into the water courses as waste water. Thus, the industries join the municipalities to contribute to the pollution of the natural bodies of the water. The industrial waste either join streams or other natural water bodies directly or are emptied into the municipal sewers. Thus, these waste affect some way or the other and the normal life of a stream or normal functioning of a sewerage or sewage treatment plant. Okay, so much attention is now given in India on the treatment of industrial waste due to its growing pollution potential arising out of the rapid industrialization of the country. जसजसं इंडस्ट्रियलायझेशन वाढतंय, वेगवेगळ्या टाईपचे इंडस्ट्रीज डेव्हलप होत आहेत, तसतसं त्या इंडस्ट्रीमधून डेव्हलप होणारा वेस्ट किंवा वेस्ट वॉटर आणि त्याच्यामधून त्याच्यामुळे होणारा pollution is also a big concern. So now we are going to start with sugar mill industry or sugar mill waste. Okay, the sugar is produced from sugar canes, while in many other places beetroots are also used as a raw material for sugar production. And the large volume of waste of organic nature is produced during period of production, and normally they are discharged into land or into the nearby water courses, usually small streams, practically without any pre-treatment, and the condition becomes worse as stream flow reaches a very low level, and eventually when enough dilution water is not available during the period of operation of sugar mills. ओके, जेव्हा हे वॉटर डिस्चार्ज केलं जातं इन द वॉटर बॉडीज, कंडिशन केव्हा जास्त खराब होते, जेव्हा जे वॉटर असतं त्याचं स्ट्रीम्स किंवा लेक्स किंवा जे रिव्हर्समध्ये जे आपण वॉटर इंडस्ट्रीमधलं सोडलं जातं तेव्हा जर वॉटर तिथे कमी असेल किंवा वॉटरचा फ्लो कमी असेल तेव्हा ते डायल्यूट होणार नाही जे काही पोल्युटंट्स असतील, सो इट विल बी अफेक्टेड. Okay, then we will discuss about manufacturing process. Sugarcane is normally harvested manually in India, and what is the significance of this? It eliminates the carriage of soil. म्हणजे त्याच्या मॅन्युअली आपण हार्वेस्ट केल्यामुळे सॉइलचं त्याच्यामध्ये कंटेंट राहणार नाही जास्त. So then sugar canes are cut into pieces and crushed in the series of rollers to extract the juice in the mill house. The milk of lime is then added to juice and heated. When all the colloidal and suspended impurities are coagulated, much of the odor is removed during this lime treatment. Okay, lime treatment मुळे काय होतं, odor remove होते. Then the coagulated juice is then clarified to remove sludge. Okay, आता हे sludge removal, and then it is disposed of as a solid waste. sludge जे remove केलं आहे ते solid waste म्हणून dispose केलं जाणार. Then the filtrate is recycled by passing sulfur dioxide gas. Okay, sulfur dioxide gas pass केल्यावरती it is clarified, and this process is known as sulfitation process. Okay, the color of juice is completely bleached out due to this process. The clarified juice is then preheated and concentrated in vaporators and vacuum pans. Then what is done next is the partially crystallized syrup. आता ह्या सिरप जे शुगरचं सिरप आहे ते पार्शली क्रिस्टलाइज झालेलं आहे. ओके, कंप्लीट शुगर मध्ये नाही डेव्हलप झाले पण इट इज पार्शली क्रिस्टलाइज. देन partially crystallized syrup from the vacuum pan is known as massicute, and this is then transferred to the crystallizers where complete crystallization of sugar occurs. Okay, then it is centrifuged, and centrifuge केल्यामुळे काय होणार, शुगर क्रिस्टल्स आणि मदर लिकर ह्याचं सेपरेशन होणार. Then the spent liquor is discarded as black strap molasses. Then sugar is then dried and bagged for transport. Okay, आणि जे fibrous residues असणार आहेत मिल हाऊस मधले, then it is that fibrous residue is known as bagasses and may be burnt in the boilers, or it may be used as raw materials for paper production. Okay, paper production, paper products बनवण्यासाठी त्याचा यूज केला जाऊ शकतो. Bags, the black strap molasses may be used in distilleries also. Okay, then source and contamination of waste. Okay, waste included water used as splashes. Okay, to extract the mixture of juice and those used to cool the bearings. Okay, एक्सटर्नली जे बॉयलर्स असतात किंवा ह्या शुगर ह्याच्यासाठी शुगर प्रोडक्शन करण्यासाठी जे मशिनरीज असतात ते कूल करण्यासाठी जे वॉटर स्प्लॅश केलं जातं, इट मोस्टली लीड्स टू द pollution, or it includes the waste water. The wash water thus produced through a small, though the small in volume, it contains high BOD and suspended solids. Okay, the water which is usually partially or fully recirculated after cooling through a spray pond, this cooling water gets polluted as it picks up some organic substances from the vapor of boiling syrup in the evaporators and vacuum pan. And the water from the spray pond then when overflows become a part of the wastewater and usually of low BOD in the properly operating sugar mill. Okay, then next point is म्हणजे ह्याच्यामध्ये काय होतं, जे वॉटर सर्क्युलेशन होणार आहे त्याच्यामध्ये काय होणार आहे, मिक्स होणार आहे ऑर्गॅनिक सबस्टन्स, वेपर्स जे राईज होणार आहेत वॉटरचे त्याच्यामध्ये ऑर्गॅनिक सबस्टन्स मिक्स होऊन ते वेस्ट वॉटरमध्ये ॲड होणार आहे. Then next is because of poor maintenance and bad operating conditions, a substantial amount of sugar may enter in the condenser water. This polluted water, instead of being recirculated, is discharged as excess condenser water. Okay, next is the additional waste originates due to leakages, spillages of juice, syrup and molasses in different sections. Okay, हे तर झाले बाकीचे सोर्सेस कुठे कुठे वॉटर यूज होतं तेव्हाचे. ॲडिशनल वेस्ट वॉटर कुठे आपल्याला तिथे ॲडिशनल वेस्ट वॉटर कुठे जनरेट होऊ शकतं तर due to leakage and spillage of syrup, juice, molasses in different sections, and also due to the handling of molasses and the periodical washing of floors. It can also lead to contribution in the pollution load. Though these wastes are small in volume and are discharged intermittently म्हणजे थोड्या थोड्या वेळानंतर डिस्चार्ज केलं जातं, so they have got a very high BOD. Okay, next it is also because of the periodic blow off of the boilers. Okay, here it is written as off of boilers, it is blow off boilers. Okay, next is effect on the receiving water. हे जे वॉटर रिसीव करणार म्हणजे जे वॉटर बॉडीज आहेत त्याच्यावरती काय इफेक्ट होणार आहे ह्या वॉटरचा. द फ्रेश इफ्लुएंट डिकम्पोजेस रॅपिडली आफ्टर फ्यू आवर्स ऑफ स्टॅग्नेशन. थोड्या वेळा त्याला स्टॅग्नंट केलं जातं and then it is decomposed. Okay, then cause it has been found to cause a considerable difficulties when their effluent gets an access to water courses. Okay, particularly in the small or and non-perennial streams in the rural areas. Then the rapid depletion of oxygen due to biological oxidation followed by anaerobic stabilization of waste causes a secondary pollution of offensive odor, black color and fish mortality. ओके, कारण त्याच्यामध्ये काय होणार आहे, ऑक्सिजनचं डिप्लिशन होणार आहे ड्यू टू बायोलॉजिकल ऑक्सिडेशन and anaerobic stabilization, so it will lead to the offensive odor and also fish mortality. So now we will see how we are going to treat this wastewater. Okay, to reduce the risk of pollution of the wastewater, first what we can do, we can reduce the waste. की आपण त्या वेस्ट वॉटरचं जनरेशनच रिड्यूस करू शकतो. हाऊ? With the judicious use of water in various plant and its recycle wherever practicable. Okay, it will reduce the volume of waste to a great extent, and the volume of meal house waste can be reduced by recycling of water used for splashing, or we can dry clean the floors or floor washings using the controlled quantity of water. It will also reduce the volume of waste to a certain extent. Then the organic load of waste can only be reduced by proper control of the operations. म्हणजे आपण मगाशी sources of waste water मध्ये बघितलं, source can be because of in sources of waste water. Fourth point is due to poor maintenance. Okay, poor maintenance मुळे waste water generate होऊ शकतो. So if it is controlled properly, operations are controlled properly, we can reduce the risk of entering the organic load into the wastewater. Okay, then the reasonable COD or BOD ratio, COD is to BOD ratio of the meal effluent indicate that the waste is amendable to biological treatment. तर ह्याचे आपण biological treatment मध्ये कुठले methods use करणार? Generally it is found that aerobic treatment with conventional activated sludge process and trickling filters is not too efficient even at the low organic loading. Okay, trickling filters आणि activated sludge method आहेत हे इथे जास्त effective नाही आहेत. So what we are going to do, aerobic treatment using word digesters and lagoons have been found to be more effective and economical. Okay, then if anaerobic तर ह्याच्यामध्ये आपण काय करणार आहे, aerobic treatment of effluent using both digesters and lagoons. म्हणजे आपण aerobic आणि anaerobic treatmentचं mixture जर केलं तर it is more effective. What we are going to do, where sufficient land is available, a two-stage biological treatment with first anaerobic lagoons then followed by aerobic waste stabilization pond is recommended for Indian conditions. Okay, what we are going to do, two-stage biological treatment. Biological treatment मध्ये आपण कुठले two types learn केले, aerobic as well as anaerobic. So first we are going to treat that waste into anaerobic lagoons, then followed by aerobic wastewater treatment. Okay, in the stabilization ponds. Then the meal effluent, however, is not however it is to be pre-treated in the primary bar screens and grease trap. Okay, आपण ही सगळी ट्रीटमेंट जे टू स्टेज ट्रीटमेंट आहे ही आपण कधी करणार, फर्स्ट वी हॅव टू फॉलो प्रायमरी ट्रीटमेंट. आपण शिकलोय बार स्क्रीनिंग्स and then grease trap, all these we are going to do first and then we are going to proceed for the biological treatment. This is all about the sugar mill waste. Thank you.